Peinteingu. Smash those keys, you little bitch. Smash that like button. Listen to Carlos, or I shall unleash him upon you. Carlos, the former pet tiger of Colombian drug lord Juan de la Cocaina, tells you to like and subscribe, ye cunts. Right? That's enough of you. Enough of you. Be gone, you little shit. The little bitch has done his due diligence. Any tips want to be put in the bowl? The link is in the description if you wish to support Peinteingu with your mortal currency. In the meantime, hello and welcome to Peinteingu episode 74. This must be removed. I'm a bit late this morning. My workout was late, so I didn't even have a shower, and I haven't even replaced the Peinteingu with a fresh Peinteingu canvas. So, a moment while I replace the canvas. Right. Who is in attendance? Who has avoided great shame? To Akerindi Beru, you bring honor to your ancestors and your family. Demon Hunter Beru, welcome. Jasonu Grifu Beru, welcome. Grand Woden's Day to you. Indeed, indeed. The day of Woden is upon us. Headed to work, just got in from deer hunting. Oh! Slay any bucks, slay any does, shoot any furry things with horny horns. Do tell. Couple does slipped by real early. Oh, no way. 5 toes up, ninth. Indeed, people are starting to smash the right button. I had a look at one of the fucking previous episodes of Peinteingu, and it has like 41 views or some shit like that. It's like a week ago or some shit. I like it. I like it a lot. It would appear Peinteingu is starting to permeate out into the ether. How's my top knot? Am I the only one who thinks I look like one of those green things out of that? Like, did I say that? Like, I know I said that in the other stream. You ever see that fucking Warner Brothers like special edition episode of like Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes, or some shit? Like, I can't remember if like other characters was in it. Oh, Marvin the Martian was in it, and Bugs Bunny comes across these green yolks, these big green bird-looking things, and they have these like little fucking like flower things on their head. That's what my like silhouette reminds me of. When I look at myself on the video, it's like, I wish you could screen share. I might be able to put it up on my phone if you guys don't know what I'm on about. But like, come on, somebody has to know what I'm on about. Maybe the markers will arrive today. They might. I haven't received any warnings from like customs or anything saying that I have to pay for some shit. So, but you said they left Dublin, so that means they're on the way here. They usually, when they leave Dublin, they get to tip in like 24, 48 hours, some shit like that. Like, but where's the earth-shattering kaboom? The earth-shattering kaboom, is that from the episode? Because I remember there being an earth-shattering kaboom in many Looney Tune episodes. Dragon Ball Z too, like, you know, when somebody's charging up a fucking like Kame 3 episodes later, Kame Hame 2 seasons later, Hame Ha, and then it just zooms out and you just see this like I felt like I love Dragon Ball Z, but at the same time, like, even as a teenager, I was like, they're seriously gonna just talk and monologue for like 2 episodes. Like, join us next time on Dragon Ball Z when we fuck it while the bystanders and like, you know, the heroes that don't have as much plot armor as the other heroes stand and watch like bystanders, even though they can fight too, as 2 main characters just like monologue for fucking 6 episodes before one of them throws a fucking move, like, you know. But the scraps were awesome. The scraps were really cool. I used to think it was really cool when they're like, you know, they'd go up against each other and they'd be like swinging digs so fast and all that, like, you can't see their hands and legs and stuff. It's just like 2 blurs fighting each other. Like, it was fucking awesome looking. I'm gonna look this up now. Hold on a sec, because I seriously, like, I haven't actually seen those green yolks since I watched that thing. So hold on a sec. Green bird Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes green bird. Yeah. Like, do I or do I not remind you of that thing? Like, welcome to Peinteingu. I fucking, like, I love it. Like, good morning, everyone. Oakland checking in. Auckland in the house. Welcome to Peinteingu, Iron Man Beru, and happy belated birthday. Iron Man Bear is a fucking some man for one man is how I would describe Iron Man Bear. Fucking the physical fucking challenges that chap sets himself these days at the age he's at is the type of thing that inspires me to keep doing what I'm doing. My workout this morning, as I previously said, was delayed and therefore late. So I have not showered. I just went straight from my workout and my smelly, sweaty clothing into... Here's one for you. I was sweating after the workout, right? I was like, okay, I'll just go have a cigarette and another coffee or whatever. And I was like, fuck, I haven't done a promo for Peinteingu, and it's like 1 o'clock, like, you know. So I quickly had to do one and then stick it on YouTube and Telegram and all, like, and TikTok and shit. And I came in here and I was still like drenched in sweat. Because like I keep my hoodie on, especially in the winter, like to, like, you know, get the temperature up and get the sweat going. Like, so I was dripping, like. And I take my top off. I take my hoodie off and I take my top off, so I'm topless. And I was like, just like in the mode of like, fuck it, I'll just like throw the kimono on and I'll throw this on and I'll quickly do a promo. And I put the kimono on just like on my bare, sweaty flesh. And I was just like, ugh. Like, after a UFC fight, before they even announce the winner, they're like, yeah, good scrap and all. And the two lads are like drenched in sweat. And then they come over and they like hand him a can of Monster and hand him a t-shirt and a hat. And he has to put the t-shirt on and the hat on, like, and you can see them putting the t-shirt on. It's like just trying to get it all over the fucking sweat and stuff. I can't stand that. Like, I'd rip it off of me and be like, I don't fuck your sponsor money. Fuck's sake. Sweating balls here. You want me to fucking flash coke? Fuck you niggas. Like, oh, like, there's not, like, even something like that. Like, that's how little I would sell. Like, like, I am incapable. Well, I won't say that. I think we're all capable of selling our souls. Do you know what I mean? Like, being in a position where we would be tempted to sell our souls. But I do firmly believe that, like, I would be, like, it would take, I don't know what it would take for me to, like, to sell out or to be a shill or to compromise my, because I wouldn't necessarily call, like, someone fighters or, like, YouTubers or actors or whatever. I wouldn't necessarily call them, like, full-on sellouts or shills. It's just, like, they make poor choices because they're kind of weak morally and stuff like that, which, considering the time we live in, is kind of to be expected, unfortunately. Like, so I always, like, give that kind of, like, wiggle room where I'm like, yeah, he's a bit of a scumbag and a sellout and this, that, and the rest. But, like, these days, who isn't, apart from most of the Bears and Owen. Like, shout out to Tom Barnett, Christopher Gardner, fucking Pat Life. I don't, like, I doubt it, but, like, Old World Florida, like, I doubt that chap is shilling. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, I don't know Narco Longo Longo Enougho to, like, really make that judgment call. Like, Shall we observe the Peinteingu before we remove the Peinteingu? I have to take a photo of this and put it up on Instagram. I'll do it tomorrow. But I think we did quite well in our visit to the Caribbean. What about you? We got that Mount Slaverism covered in bling. Where Mount Slaverism covered in bling. We have the United States Air Force fucking, committing airstrike blasphemy on the St. Martin volcanic island. We have the moon dressed as a cowboy with a laser pistol taking on the satellite. And the moon is saying, "This sky ain't big enough for the both of us, niggeroo." Niggeroo. On Peinteingu, everything gets an ooh, which subsequently might turn out to be quite an advantage. You filthy Irish cunt, spouting racism, saying nigger on the internet. Correct yourself, young man. I say niggeroo. Is that me being a Jew? Do you know what I mean? Is that Talmudic of me to be like, technically, I do not say nigger. I say niggeroo. And even when I say nigger, I'm allowed to, because I'm a ginger. Beat that logic. Bye, you beautiful bitch. All I heard was like, Anyway, right. I need to replace the canvas, and then we're off to a new place on a new Peinteingu. They're after me, Lucky Charms. I think the Hell's Octopi are, like, my favorite part of this. We got the leader Hell's Octopi, the straight up demon octopus, Democtopus, with his big fat cigar and his demon horns and the 666 on the back of his head. Like the proper birthmark style. Then we have a Viking octopus, a Vikingopus, swinging his mighty battle axe and donning his mighty spiky helm. Then we have the piss-drinking octopus, my fellow Irishman, donning the typical leprechaun hat with the beautiful euro symbol on it, saying, "They're after me, Lucky Charms," wielding his six-shooter, or as Griffoo Bear, I was about to say grungy, as Griffoo Bear would refer to, a weregun. A weregun? Like a cross between a gun and a werewolf. I've actually fallen in love with switching out the L's for R's because you just get different. Like, saying mortal or, like, just turns into mortar. Like, it's fucking like, bereave me. Please bereave me. Like, instead of please believe me, you're like, asking someone to kill a family member. Please bereave me. Like, oh God. And then we have our Rastapus. You know, he's just chilling like Rastas do. And then we have the niggerettes. You know, small, just miniature niggers, niggerettes, nigger lights. Right? Some skinny ass niggas on the coast, flinging spears, camping out. You know, and the satellite, of course. Last but not least, the little grabbly satellite complaining in binary 10100111110 hurt me. I think we all know where he's coming from. Right, so we move on to a new Peinteingu. This may take a moment to replace the papier. And don't rip it. I don't want to rip it now. Okay, what I'm going to do, so I definitely don't rip this Peinteingu. I am going to stick on the taiko drum tune, and I am going to replace the canvasu and ready myself for a new Peinteingu. For today, a new Peinteingu is born. Allow the ding of the ging to clarify your sore. I've been ensnared by the hammer. Wait for it. Oh, I timed that perfectly. Perfectly. Right, I shall return in a moment. Oh. Did you miss me? Was I gone long? Was I gone wrong? Like long just turns into wrong. How wrong is your penis? How wrong? How wrong is my penis? What does that even mean? Defenderu have a very wrong penis. Oh, that shit just cracks me up, like. Right. Allow the music to permeate your soul. Allow to build. Allow yourself to ponder the glory. The upcoming glory. It's Wednesday, my dudes. It's time. You know what time it is. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. But you are here. Ready to witness the glory of Peinteingu. Peinteingu. It's Peinteingu. Where the fuck will we go? This Peinteingu. We do not know. Peinteingu. Where will we go? We do not know. This bitch is being awkward. It must be secure. I'm very picky when it comes to the security of my canvas. I actually start cutting these pages to fit this like perfectly. But alas, I don't care that much. Right! A number between 0 and 224. Put it in the comments before you lose all your honor. Where in the realm? Try saying realm in that. Realm? Where in the realm are we going? I can smell you from here. Be glad you can't. Be grateful that you cannot smell me from there. DBZ was a soap opera for kids. Oh, stop. It was fucking like... It was good though, like, you know? The most intense conversations you'll ever see. High octane conversation between anime characters. Oh, that's what the smell is. Cool story, bro. Take your top off. Like, show us your sweaty pecs. I don't believe you. Oh, I hope we go to Mongolia and Nepal. That'd be awesome. They pissed up. Pissed to piss. Oh, that's a masterpiece in its own right. Let's go to the Congo and paint a bunch of blats. If we end up in Africa again today, I'm actually going to be a bit annoyed. Not even gonna lie. First one is 63. Let's see if we've done that before. I think we're going to Africa again. Isn't Equatorial Guinea like? Am I wrong? Isn't Equatorial Guinea like in Africa? Where's Equatorial Guinea? It's fucking in Africa, isn't it? Why am I like? I know I'm a nigger, but it doesn't mean I want to go home every week. Like, you know what I mean? Like. I haven't found it yet, so maybe I'm wrong. But I'm probably right. Number 63. Equatorial Guinea. Like, so on a Grappler map, the equator would be like here, wouldn't it? It's in the middle. Or whatever, like, it's supposed to go around the globe and all that fucking shit, like the equator. Oh, why don't we just, invent a place where, like, oh, whatever. Oh, I found it. Yeah, I was right. We're on the fucking coast of Africa again. We're on the west coast instead of the east coast. West side, best to shine. Right. What did I say in Equatorial Guinea? What the fuck? I said, like, what the fuck? Right, so in Equatorial Guinea, they speak Spanish, allegedly, right? On the west coast of Africa, they speak Spanish. And then, Polas en vinagre. In vinagre. Polos and vinagre. And it means dicks in vinegar. I was like, is that like something that these people say when they like stub their toe? Oh, dicks in vinegar. Like, that doesn't even sound like an insult or like a fucking like, well, it obviously is a vulgar thing, like, but like, oh, dicks in vinegar, like, Polos in vinaigrette. Would somebody please go to Equatorial New Guinea and like open up a Frankfurt or fucking like a hot dog stand I'd call it polos and vinaigrette. Oh fuck! Do 14 instead. It just sounds black. Do 14 instead. I might do 14 next week. Do you know what I mean? Because like I don't actually give a fuck where we go. Like you know. But I'll have a look at what 14 is. We've already been to 14. Yeah. Yeah, we've already been to 14, so I can't do 14. What about 55? 55. We'll do. Fucking Iron Man Bear said 55, so we'll do 55 next week. Because like fuck it, I mean like, I could do an African collection of painting. All the African painting. Equatorial New Guinea. I might look up an image or two or some shit like so it doesn't just like end up looking like the exact same like African savannah. Africa. Right, yeah. So Czech Republic. That's where the next painting is going to be a courtesy of Iron Man Beru. So I might even put a bear made out of iron in the Peinteingu when we go to Czech Republic. But alas, we're off to the west of Africa, Equatorial New Guinea, to perform Peinteingu. Peinteingu. It's Peinteingu. A sip of my Java. I need to drink that now. It's getting cold. I'm just gonna let that play. Like that chap's shamisen skills are just like relentless. I'll be back in a bit. I'll just sit here and wait. I'll just sit here and wait for 2 Acre to come back. Like you know, that'd be the right thing to do, wouldn't it? Like just sit here and do nothing until 2 Acre returns. You know? Okay. Oh god, the cold. Lukewarm coffee, bearable. Cold coffee, ugh. Right, show me Equatorial New Guinea. I was talking to my phone there the other day, like you know when you like hold the button and you like tell it, like ask it questions and stuff. And not a word of a lie, this had me in fits of giggles, right? I was like I can't remember what I was doing, but I wanted to. I think it was like setting up dinner or some shit or lunch for myself, and I was setting up a timer. And I like held the button on my phone, and I was like set a timer for like 30 minutes. And then the phone turns around and it's like, "Oh yeah, fair enough. Like you know, setting a timer for 30 minutes, and that starts now." And then I thought of something, and I was like, "Oh!" And I held the button down, and I said, "Cancel the timer I just asked you to start." And the phone goes, "Oh, you can do that in the app," and brings up the timer with so my phone was basically like, "Do it yourself." He's just sitting on the bed being like, "Start a timer for half an hour." Oh fuck! Cancel that timer I just asked you to start. And the phone was just like, "Nigga, just do it yourself. Just go into the app and press the button. You lazy cunt." Like. I was sitting there looking at my phone, being like, "Fair, like fair. I can't argue with that." Like, oh, had me a fucking fits of giggles. Like, I love that when like your computer or your phone or something like makes you out to be a retard. Like, oh god, right? Equatorial New Guinea, Equatorial Triangle. No, that's equilateral. No. Equatorial Guinea. Let me just. Ooh! Okay. Palm trees. Some very nice architecture. Damn, he's black. Okay. All right. Okay, so palm trees, big white buildings. There's a coastline. So it's not in from the coast. It is actually on the coast by the looks of it. Oh, Equatorial Guinea actually has its jurisdiction on an island off the coast called Malabo. And then there's a jurisdiction that's Equatorial Guinea on the mainland. And it's below Cameroon, right below Cameroon and above Gabon. 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 Like, the whole place needs to pay their gay away. Fuck it. Okay, this could be cool. We can do like shanty towns, palm trees. We could put it on the coast. I want to put a kaiju in this one. I haven't done a kaiju in a while. Fucking love kaiju. There's just something so cool about like epically sized creatures with like seemingly magical powers. Right. I don't think I've seen did I see Skull? Oh no, I did. Kong Skull Island. Entertaining. Very entertaining. But like most movies these days, just loads of stuff in it where you're kind of like, oh, you know? From what I remember, anyway. Okay, so we're off to Equatorial New Guinea, and I'll let this play through while I do the hat. Where's the hat? Ah, the bitch is all the way over there. Fuck. Oh, the coffee's getting cold. I fucking want a shamisen so bad. Ugh. If you want to spend like upwards of like $1,000 on a real shamisen for Peinteingu, you will earn yourself unlimited rights to have a Peinteingu for the rest of your life. Nobody likes cold Java. Nobody likes cold Avage. Did you mean to spell that backwards? Because the first thing that came into my mind there was like nobody likes cold vag. Anyway, like, who the fuck likes cold pussy? Like, you freeze your dick right off. You pull it out a stump. I want a shamisen so bad. However, as a man of New England, iced coffee in winter is always a craving of mine. Yeah, I don't know. Iced coffee would probably be like have to be flavored with something. Oh, oh yeah. Wasn't any cream in that one. Ran out of cream this morning. Just basic bitch milk in the coffee now. Spaniards know how to build. Puerto Ricans, on the other hand, do not. Unbelievable. Ha ha! Time to dance with some demons. Fuck off. Like, I fucking hate tunes that they pick for ads. Like, do you know what I mean? These, like, monotonously generic fucking, like, uplifting fucking shit. Like, I fucking hate it. Like, I would prefer to listen to shopping mall elevator music than fucking, like, the fucking music they slap on ads for shit. Like, oh. For anybody who's ever played Dead Rising, great game. The original soundtrack, that like the background music that's playing in the shopping mall that you're in, is fucking awesome. Real chill. I was thinking I actually might start streaming on Twitch. You know, I probably should. Paint. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was a bit of a chore. Oh god. Right, we snatch. But first we shuffle. So we're going to Equatorial New Guinea. It's going to be it's not an island. Well, there is a section that's an island, but I'm not going to do the island section because we just fucking left an island, didn't we? What was the last thing we did? Yeah, Caribbean islands. Yeah. Right. There'll be a coastline. Maybe. Actually, if I'm going to do a kaiju, I probably should. No, yeah, we could do it in a city. Let's see. Right. Let's hope this bitch doesn't fuck me too hard. Snatch. Gathering chi for snatch. So, some of the things I say on this stream can be seriously taken out of context. What are you doing, Defender? I'm gathering my chi for snatch. Like, what? Like, I need lots of energy for all the pussy I'm gonna hunt. Like, oh fuck. Right. Snatch! Oh, twofer. I don't take twofers. An axe! Excellent. Who doesn't love a good, trusty axe? Actually, I need to put, like, way more in these, and I need to make them smaller and shit. Like, I kind of, the last time I refilled this hat, I refilled it very quickly. But we'll see. We'll see what comes out. It's just a bunch of random shite, like, you know. Part of me wants to put, like, you know, very interesting shit in it, more obscure things, like, you know. Gathering chi for a swift snatch. It's very important. Snatch! Oh, that was a clean one. Oh, that was very clean. Gun. Y'all remember fucking Tekken 3 and Tekken Tag Tournament? Gun. Remember the little fucking dinosaur with the boxing gloves? And he had like there was an alternate costume you could get, and he had like a turtle shell on his back. Made him look like Yoshi of fucking Super Mario and all. He was like legit one of my favorite characters to play as in Tekken 3. It was Tekken 3, wasn't it? Tekken 3 was awesome. Ogre. True ogre. Jin was amazing in that. Kazuya was amazing in that. That's when they brought. I think that's when they brought in Hwarong. And then that's when they brought in Tekken Force. That Tekken Force mode. I used to love Tekken Force. It's awesome. Just going from section to section, taking on the dudes and shit. Like, I used to play it like a lot as Hwarong. He was my favorite character for a while. Like, just XO, XO, XXO. It was like binary. It's like, this is your left foot, this is your right foot. And this guy's a Korean Taekwondo master. Just like, hurrah! We legit used to play like that. Like, instead of holding the pad like this, I would hold the pad like that. And I'd like do the directions, and then my fingers would be able to like hit all the combos like shit quick. Because like my thumb wasn't quick enough to like hit the buttons independently. Oh. Y'all remember that fucking like what was that thing in Tekken Force when you picked up a health item and it was a big chicken and you pick it up and it go chicken? Like, and voice acting for video games back in the day was fucking legit as fuck. Right, the final snatch. Snatch. Oh, another twofer. I don't do twofers. Excellent. We have a giraffe, and yes, I know I only put one F in it. I wrote these really quick. Forgive me. A giraffe. We have to paint a giraffe. So Mr. Miggles is going to be in this Peinteingu. I kind of want to do a giraffe kaiju wielding an axe and a gun now. like attacking Equatorial New Guinea. Oh fuck! Right, Equatorial New Guinea. I need a new palette. Oh, Equatorial New Guinea. A giraffe, an axe, and a gun. Let's get to it. I'm gonna need to go to Mr. Price and get some supplies today, which is grand because it's a grand old day. It's a grand old day. Beautiful, beautiful morning. I wish you guys could see out my window, like, because, like, well, I suppose I could show you, you know, but, like, I don't know. Fucking hold on a second. You see it? Yeah, the light's too oppressive. It's just like too much bloom on the light. But I can see the hills. I can see the hills from my home, and then like around the corner, there's like a pitch and putt course, and I go up there quite often. And you can go up to one, like, it has like a big hill that you go up and all, like, and there's a stone bench at the top of this thing. And it's just a really beautiful spot. It's like a really nice spot where you can see all, if not most, of the town that I live in, Tipperary. And it's beautiful. Like, anytime where, like, I really need to, like, get some fucking, you know when the stoic the stoic need for some what was I going to say? Solitary? No, like the stoic need to, like, be on your own for a while to process things and absorb and think, ponder, meditate upon things. It's a great place to do it. Like, I always just stand up there and look out on the horizon on a good day. Anyway, it's fascinating, like, being able to see that much, just with your bare eyes, just such a vast landscape of hills and greens and trees and stuff like that. Like, and on a beautiful, clear, blue, sunny day, it's just this vast landscape of just, like, green. But on a grey day, like, you can barely see the edge of the town. Like, it's fucking awesome. I love rainy days. You know, I love all the different types of weather. Part of me would really like it if we got, like, proper intense weather here, like tsunamis and fucking, like, tornadoes and earthquakes. Like, like, Ireland's never had a fucking earthquake. You know, boring as fuck here when it comes to shit like that. I see random people crossing the road, and I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?" Like, I lived in a suburb for like 20 years, and now I live in the middle of a town. So, like, I'm just not used to, like, having foot traffic outside my house. And, like, I'm very, like, protective and stuff. So it's like, and I see all these people just, like, walking in front of me gaff. I'm just like, "Who the fuck are you?" Like, "Who are you? Where are you going?" I don't know you. It's like, I've only been living here 2 years. Like, nobody knows me. Like, I'm the foreigner here. Like, oh, it's so funny. Oh, right. Equatorial New Guinea. Right. I got my bitches. My bitches are ready to get wet. Got my royal rag for wiping up all the evidence when I do my bitch care. I haven't replaced the water in that fucking bucket for like a week. I find I don't need to change it though, because, like, it's like all the pigment, most if not all of the pigment drops to the bottom of the bucket, you know. So it's just like colored water at the top, and, like, you can still clean your brushes with that. And then I use the squirt gun for, like, the added water, so I don't contaminate the colors on the palette, like, you know. So I find that I actually don't need to clean to like empty the paint water for a while, like, until it gets, like, really murky, because then it starts to affect the brush, in the sense that, like, you know, I'll clean it, and then even when wiping it off, it still retains a lot of the pigment in the water, like. But I'm actually surprised as to how, like, you know, how much paint I can clean off brushes. and actually not need to change the water. Oh yeah. Oh, that was a good one. You see what I mean about this fucking, like, what even is that music? Get it the fuck away from me. Right. Where's my big bitch? Big bitch. You put the bitch in the water. Hair first, head down. All the way. You submerge the head of the bitch all the way in. And then you swill it around. It's all on the wrist. You don't really need to move your arm or your shoulder. You know, it's a flick of the wrist. A flick of the wrist in the old agua. Gets all the agua in the bitch's hair. And you pull halfway out. Not all the way. Halfway. And then beat. Vigorously beat that bitch. And you use your royal rag to get rid of all the evidence. Paint, paint. Hiya! Right. Wir needen some blue, yeah? I would love to go back and like I can pretty much speak, you know, basic Irish. I still retain a lot of it from, like, I used to be fluent, basically fluent, in the old Gaeilge, the old Celtic language, Irish, a native tongue, a mother tongue. But I did German in school, and I really liked it. But our teacher was terrible. Like, there's nothing worse than having a subject that you actually enjoy being taught to you by someone who is just an absolute fucking just like the pain in the hole. Like, I love speaking German. I find it to be a beautiful language, like a funny language and a beautiful language, like wrapped up in one. Like, you know. Okay. Right. So we need some white. Some white. You gotta put that H in it, you know. Why are you pronouncing the H? Would you like some Cool Whip, Brian? Some Cool Whip? Woo! Oh, there's still some paint on that bitch. This bitch is stiff. This is a stiff bitch. Right, okay. So the big bitch is out. Big bitch is out. And we get some more water there. Just a quick squirt. A quick squirty squirt. Sometimes squirting is necessary on Peinteingu. Right. We get a beautiful blue sky going. Gradiated. Just these beautiful strokes of the big bitch across the canvas, creating this beautiful blue hue, green hue sky. Excellent, beautiful. And we shall end. We'll put the continent like here. That is the power I possess on Peinteingu. I can just place continents wherever I wish. Right. Oh, she's a big bitch. She's a weighty bitch. Okay. Some of my favorite paint, some burnt sienna. And yes, you all know what I'm about to do when I open this. Paint. It would be hilarious to have a channel devoted to short clips of you out of context. Bro, I was thinking of that yesterday, right? I fucking went onto like I like for a while now, and I'm probably gonna keep doing it for a while, but I can imagine I'll stop doing it eventually. But I'm like self-analyzing, so like I'll go back and watch my stream and be like, did I fuck up? How can I improve? Is there anything I can change? Am I forgetting to say certain things? Like just trying to self-assess, like, because I don't have the advantage of someone I know and trust to be able to critique me. As a former god of Peinteingu, finding someone who I trust to critique me is almost impossible. Impossible. Um, I think I'll need a little bit more burnt sienna there, just a smidge, a tad, smidge, a wickle bit. But yeah, I was watching one of the latest streams. I don't think it was the last one. I was watching the stream from like a week ago or so. I think it was the one that got like 40 views. And you might try this later, right, to see how like see if you agree with me on how funny it is. But just start one of my streams and then just like keep skipping 5 seconds and 10 seconds. And it's hilarious. It's just like 1 minute I'm like 1 minute I'm like, welcome to Peinteingu, and then I'm like, and then I'm like, fuck this bitch. It oscillates so much. Like, so it's like 1 second I'm painting, the next second I'm ranting, the next second I'm like moshing out to the music while painting. The next second I'm like just fucking being really vulgar. It's actually hilarious. Oh god. And that's what I love about like how this is like turned out. Is like I don't feel I don't feel like, narcissistic, or like I'm fucking like I'm bigging myself up, or I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm really funny, like, do you know what I mean, like, and all this stuff. Like I just because I think I said this before, it's similar to the symmetrical. It's like I'm only doing like half of this, the rest of it is just God. Like I do a few things to like set up the parameters, and then the rest of it is just like, all right, go flow now. It's like flow or die, nigga. Like I fucking love it. Like paint, Peinteingu, paint, painting. Ooh, ooh, paint. Okay. What can we do here? We got the mount, and then we'll like. We can push. Yeah, I'll put stuff like in the distance as well. Put stuff in the distance as well. There's like shit all here. That's the sky. I could do a wee little like. Do a wee little like bit of water here, like the coastline here. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Yeah. I think a giraffe kaiju is probably going to be one of my more hilarious. Like, we're gonna need to send a clip of this to Jacob. Like, have you been keeping an eye on Miggles? Because I think he's been up to some shit. Like, you better keep that giraffe in check, nigga. Like, imagine Jacobat wakes up one day and he's like, where's Miggles? And then it just cuts to Equatorial New Guinea being sieged by a giant kaiju. Like, oh my god! And it's Jacobat's like, where did they put a giraffe? Like, what the fuck? He was acting a bit suspicious the other night. Fucking hilarious. I think I want a bit of yellow in this. Smidge of yellow. Yes, Mr. Miggles Kaiju. Sounds like Indian porno music. Oh god. Daka daka. Hey ha! More water, as Father Jack would say. More water. Girls, drink. Feck. Fucking love Father Ted. I hear you're a racist now, Father. Like, what the fuck? This is seriously one of the best TV shows ever made. Fucking Father Ted, like, brilliant. Like, sack me! I made the BBC. I fucking love that episode. Like, there's just like a trinity of perfect characters in that. Like, you know, now Ted. Like, don't know about that now, Ted. Like, fucking Dougal. Who the fuck is called Dougal? Like, never met anyone called Dougal. Fucking brilliant. Slowly taking shape. Slowly but surely taking shape. Oh, the big bitch gets so heavy when she's wet. Oh. Right. Time for some Wasser. Fucking like Prussian blue hue. Absolutely gorgeous. I think my favorite blue is cobalt. There's just something about that blue that is just sexy looking. Cobalt blue hue is just fucking deadly looking. Absolutely gorgeous. Prussian blue hue. Get some white in there. Always need some white. Can't have enough white. You know? In these times, can't have enough white. Running low in the old white, we are. Right. Squirt, tiny squirt, just a little bit, just a wee bit. Paint. Blue hue. Paint. Blue hue. Look at how deep and vibrant it is. Absolutely beautiful. Rich, vibrant colors. Here on Peinteingu, I expose you to the best, the most vibrant, the most deadly, the most poignant, the most extraordinary shades, colors, hues, and noises. And concepts, such as a giraffe kaiju. I keep feeling really bad for Richard Ford because it's like twice now he shows up at the end of the fucking stream. I seen that last night, or not last night, yesterday. It's just like, hello, anybody want to get in on a timeshare? It's like, what the fuck? Where'd you come from? I'm assuming he was taking the piss, because if he wasn't, he's risking the old ban fan, talking about things like timeshares on Peinteingu. The people of Peinteingu are under the protection of Defenderoo. Why do you think they call me Defenderoo? And Peinteingu is not the only thing I can do. My days in the glorious halls of heaven were quite often spent in glorious training battle. Maybe that's why the Monkey King was so angry at me. We were such good friends. But here I was thinking that a god could take a joke. How wrong I was. I should have known. All the Norse gods, fucking just witnessing that shit. Gods these days can't take a fucking joke. When gods lose their humor, all is lost. So I toil. I toil here as a mortar. That looks nice, but I want some more white on it. Give it some fuzz, foam, a foam effect, the waves and such. Paint. Peinteingu. Ha. Peinteingu. That's pretty good, but it could be better. Oh shit! I dropped my bitch. Of all the bitches to drop, the big bitch, I can't take BBC shows seriously. Maybe it's the network name. Maybe it's the funny accent. Welcome to Big Black Cock. Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Big bitch has served me well today. Look at that bitch. Yeah, I think slowly but surely the image is forming in my mind. Oh, that was a good one. Hey. Oh, that one had bass to it. I can't wait till someone it's probably going to be a female, although these days I wouldn't be surprised if it was a male, to be quite honest. But imagine someone being like, "You're disgusting. The way you burp on your streams is just so vulgar and rude and quite frankly, disgusting." I know it's gonna make me laugh. Paint. Peinteingu. Paint. Paint. Oh! Clean, bitch. Paint. Clean, bitch. Right. Okay. Cobalt is a nice blue, but Volvo blue speaks to me most. Volvo blue. It's slightly paler, is it? Or is it slightly deeper? Top knot is a bundle. It's hilarious, isn't it? I missed this. I seriously missed having hair long enough to do a top knot because I just think this completes the aesthetic in so many ways of Peinteingu. Melvisa, Bonsai, Ooh. Snatch is great. Oh, it's a great film. Yeah, great film. Also, great in general, Snatch is great. I do love a bit of Snatch, me. Right, slightly smaller bitch. Oh shit. I really need to start cleaning these after I'm done. After I'm done fucking. Need to clean up. Right, a little bit of yellow again, and then a little bit of the burnt sienna. I want to clear up this hillside here. Nothing like a good bit of Snatch. I'm a bit of a connoisseur of Snatch myself. More water. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Hey, yeah. And more yellow because I want to get that kind of beach sand color. Still a tiny bit of sienna. Well, that's a lot of yellow. I'm doing it again. I'm using too much paint. Fuck. Support Peinteingu, or I will run out of Peinteingu. Oh god, this means that, like, I'll need to mix more. And I love mixing paint, but I really like mixing paint when I get it right. It's definitely something I need to get better at. Little squirt. Definitely something I need to get better at. And I want to get better at it. I need to just sit down and like just learn the color combos and stuff, like, you know. Nearly there. Olac. It's been a while since I watched Apocalypto. I think, honestly, I think that's one of those movies that every now and again you should just watch. Olac. Beautiful. Paint, paint. Bitch is manky. Paint, paint. That is correct. Oh, I already read that one. The kind of royal blue on Volvo cars. I'll have to look it up later. Get the exact hue you're on about, because I can't just picture it in my mind. Like, I don't think I've ever known somebody to own a Volvo. How funny is that? I don't think anybody in my life has ever like owned a Volvo. Right. Right, okay, but this needs to dry for a sec. because I'm going to be going over the mountain. I'll be going over the mountain when I come. You can come that far? All right, right over the mountain. Like, yellow. Sun, yeah. Have we got enough white left? I think I do. Let's slap the sun in there, shall we? Is this still white or has it been tainted? It'll do. It'll do, Pig. It'll do. Yeah, I always put the sun on the left. I'm just used to that shit. That way I can shade everything on the right. I keep shit real simple for the most part. Sometimes I get down in the weeds, the details. But for the most part, I love just keeping shit simple. There's a beauty and a wisdom in simplicity. I'm gonna need to create like a cream, like a bone cream color for all of these, for the skyscrapers and such. A moment. Oh, I mixed so much white yesterday. I don't think you can see it from here, but I have like 4 tubs of white paint that I mixed. That's a good one, Apocalypto. Yeah, I fucking love that movie. Epic movie. Really epic movie. Is this gone? Yeah, this is basically gone. Oh, that was a basic one. God, I'm gonna be so hungry after this. Starving. Oh, dropped me rag. Bollocks. Okay. Yeah, like that's not like that's you can barely even see that. Like it's not very white at all. Is it? No. For anybody who knows their Peinteingu, you know, here on Peinteingu, we love opacity. Opaque. Is how we roll. Paint. Bright sun. Paint. Okay. The first thought I had was like I'll do the giant giraffe kaiju like here, cresting the hill, like about to assault the equatorial fucking city or metropolis, whatever. And I could just put an axe and a gun like on it, and that would hit all 3, and then we could just fill the thing with like random shit that we want. Yeah, the water is good enough looking. Could be better. That white looks dangerously close to frosting. It's like some of my white paint probably would be like it's that thick and goopy and stuff like that. But like that's I really like the opaque, like opaque titanium or opaque. What's the other one? Titanium, and then what's the other one? I'm not even sure. But like a white paint that is opaque enough but still liquid enough that you can just go over something and it'll just be white, because I have another canvas. I'll show you there actually. I was working on this thing weeks ago. And I didn't draw anything. I just started painting and tried to get it symmetrical just from painting instead of drawing it and tracing it and stuff. And I was like, fuck it, I'll do something else. Like, no, it was pretty cool looking, but it wasn't symmetrical, like, you know what I mean, at all. But I went over this with a layer of white, and like you can still clearly see the thing, like, you know what I mean? And, like, watch. Use this one. See, it takes at least 2 layers, usually 3, for it to actually just like be white, you know? And like, because I'm observing this up close, I can still see through the white, you know? It's not difficult, but it's like you really do have to like the Pebeo, that brand I've mentioned before, Pebeo matte finish, like the opaque matte stuff, is like the only shit I've come across. Well, actually, have I used Turner Acryl Gouache Titanium White? I don't think I have yet. But that's what I really appreciate in a what would you call it, the consistency, or like the properties of paint. Yeah, like those are the properties that I really appreciate in a brand of paint for my personal use. Is like, I need a white. I don't need, but I prefer a white, as do we all. But I prefer a white that's like opaque enough to just cover shit. You know, it's so handy. Don't put it on a cinnamon bun. Oh god. Like, yeah, the funny thing is like there is a part of my brain that's like when I smell the burnt sienna, there's a part of my brain that's like, oh, that would taste so nice. You know, it's like, I don't think so, nigga. It's paint. But it smells so good. Like, it's such a pleasant. Oh, it's such a pleasant scent. It's like jasmine or lavender. It doesn't smell like jasmine or lavender, but I'm comparing it to those scents because those are equally pleasant scents. I actually couldn't accurately describe what this smells like, to be quite honest. It's sweet. It almost smells sweet and floral. It's like, it's gorgeous. Absolutely divine, like myself. Well, formerly so. Previously divine. I'm ex-divine. Yeah, okay, that's basically dry. Okie dokie. What do I want to do next? Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Dry, you fuck. Sip, sip. Okay. Yellow. Yellow. Where's the? There it is. Okay. More yellow. More yellow. When I was setting up the stream this morning, I was like, what episode is it again? It's like, fucking, wasn't the last episode like episode 73 part 3 or part 4? It was part 5. Episode 73 part 5. I think it's so funny when I look at some of the things, like, you know, because I've uploaded some of the streams to Rumble. I made a Rumble account, and I've been like uploading them every day for like 3 or 4 days now. So there's like 3 or 4 of them up there now. And I went, like, I started with episode 69 because it's like long enough ago that, like, you know, it makes sense, but it's not so long ago that it's like way behind and shit. Like, it's also a bitch trying to scroll all the way through Telegram where we have them. And then like, because I can't download the streams from YouTube unless I have YouTube Premium. It's like fucking bastards. It's my content. Yeah, well, it's on our platform. Fair. It's like beautiful, beautiful yellow. I like doing the sun rays in such a way that like it gives the impression that the sun is local. You know, I like doing that. Nice. That's a nice bright sun. Okay. Divine once removed. That's a hilarious way to pull it. I called my Korean friend a beautiful yellow, but he didn't like it. You're a beautiful shade of yellow. Have you ever noticed this before? Fucking gaijin. I think you're funny, Guaylo. I don't know. Like I know that's Chinese and Japanese. I don't know the Korean for foreigner. Oh, me and Wishy are watching this thing at the moment. The Devil's Plan. It's basically like like a cross between Crystal Maze and Squid Game. So it's like a bunch of South Koreans move into this like kind of like a Big Brother style like dormitory kind of thing, and they have to complete a series of games to earn tokens or pieces. It's so funny because like they're called pieces, and they're these little like kind of diamond shaped gold coins, like But because because it's in Korean, every time they say piece, it's pisse, pisse. Like it just sounds like they're saying piss. So good, piss. Like it's so funny. Like it's a cool show though. Like, but man, Asians are so dramatic. Like they're so dramatic. They're so emotional. Like, do you know what I mean? Like on a fucking game show where like, like they're just doing games like in terms of like board games and like very mental stuff. Like it's not like they have to fucking like run a gauntlet and pick up a token and bring it back or something, like wearing a hard hat like on a harness or some shit. It's nothing like that. Like it's very cerebral. It's advertised as that. It's advertised as a very cerebral game show. Like and some of the shit that like they had this game where it's like you have to guess each other's numbers or guess your own number or some shit. Like they only give you certain criteria and certain data points, and then you have to like basically be very political and like convince other people to give you their information, and while retaining your information, like And we haven't actually gotten to this part in the show yet, but they did like a fucking like a flash forward kind of thing, which is like up, upcoming in the next episode, and then they like do like 3 different clips, and in that game where they have to like find out what their numbers are and stuff. Like somebody like one of the dudes basically like betrays one of his like teammates or whatever like that. This female like, and she's like full on crying, like you promised me you would give me your number and all. Like, we're supposed to be on the same team. And because she's Asian and Korean, like, and she's just like, it is impossible to feel any empathy for this woman. Like, you know what I mean? You're just looking at her like being like, you pathetic swine. Oh, it just makes me laugh. people fucking like bawling their eyes, crying over like so. You're not playing by the rules. Ah! Fuck off. Funny fucking shit, like quite entertaining, you know. Add a bit of shading to this mountain. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Right, now I'm going to mix that cream color. So I'm going to start doing the buildings. Woo! Not quite cream. It's like raw sienna. Paler than raw sienna. Not quite cream. I remember thinking that was mad actually the first time I went on like holidays with my parents years ago. We went to like it was Lanzarote we went to first. It's time. You know what time it is? It's time to shout over the ads because they keep interrupting my fucking stream. That's what fucking time it is. You can have all of my fuck yous and getaways, you prick. Commence raving goo. First time I ever went to I think it was like Lanzarote or something like, and I seen that like all the buildings were all white, all these like bleach white buildings. I was like, why did they do that? Like, it's like because it's fucking hot here. Get it into you. Get it a whoop whoop on Woden's Day. Put a building there. Building there. Building there. Building there. Building there. Building there. It's gonna take a while to construct this little metropolis, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Can't help it. I need to bounce to the tunes. Well, like a shanty town, like in between all this, you know. Might be here a while. I like creating landscapes and such. That show sounds like a fun time. Oh, it's good crack. It's good. Like I'm enjoying it. Like it's a bit of a cunt. Like sometimes, like especially if you're eating dinner while you're watching or something. But like having to read the subtitles while paying attention to what's happening on screen. But if you're like me and you've watched a shit ton of foreign movies, like you're grand. Like do like I'm thinking we put like I'm thinking we put like fucking like a big shanty town just like around it, like just giving myself like markers here because it's gonna be like doing the rooftops and the windows and stuff like cityscapes take ages, but I love it. Oh! Gonna need to get some grey in there. Right, so yeah, the shanty town is going to be like all in here, in front of the larger buildings, and in between the larger buildings. Oh, pardon me, Defender Gepu. Is that an advertisement I hear on my stream? The fucking nerve of you people! It already kind of vaguely looks like a little civilization. That's how fucking good I am. Peinteingu. Peinteingu. Awesomeness has been achieved. Peinteingu. Peinteingu. There's a lot of paint there. I'll let that dry. There's a lot of paint there. I didn't put any clouds in the other one. I put some clouds in this bitch. Peinteingu. Peinteingu. Do do do. Okay. Now the base color of a giraffe is yellow, and then the brown spots. So I think I'm safe to just construct. I can't help it. Hit him off to the tunes. If you're driving, don't crash your car.
We sit in the sun, in veins, we sleep, and we dream. Each of us dying slowly in the prison of our minds. We sit in the sun, in veins, we sleep, and we dream. Each of us dying slowly in the prison of our minds. New World Order. Sumusol. Oh, yes. I demand to know what's going on in my house.
I demand also that you get the fuck off my stream, you impudent little swine with your Christmas tunes. The cheek! Fear the music! Do not fear the music, feel the music! But you know what I mean? Fear the music! Fear the music!
I demand to know what's going on in my house.
That's so good. Yeah. It's the basic outline of him there. Cresting the hill. What was it? An axe and a gun. So it's like. Where's my grey?
We sit in the sun and age. We sleep.
I think it's very fitting that I'm going to give him a Tech 9.
Each of us dies slowly.
It's like a fucking kaiju giraffe
We sit.
just cresting a hill to attack a place, just like
We sleep.
fucking wielding a Tech 9 gangster style. I have come to destroy thee.
The prison.
What the fuck? Yeah, we'll do the fuck. Single head wood cutting axe or like battle axe? I'm thinking battle axe. If your kaiju is going to be wielding an axe, it needs to be some axe. You're like, you know. Peinteingu, Peinteingu, Peinteingu.
Find the
I swear to God, one of these days, I'm going to find you people and kill you all. Is what the giraffe is thinking, just in case we're wondering. We're getting there. It's forming. It's forming. What can I throw in before I fuck off? Nah, we'll leave it there. We've only got 5 minutes left anyway before I hit the 2-hour mark, and I have shit to eat, shit to do, and shitting to shit. If you stare into the Miggles stares at you. Oh, God. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, bears and bearlets, niggers and niggerettes, this concludes today's episode of Peinteingu. We have landed in the Equatorial New Guinea. A kaiju, whose name shall be revealed at the end of the Peinteingu, has taken the form of a giraffe that we all know very well, and has decided to wield his trusty Tech-9 and battle axe to assault the metropolis that is shadowed by the mountain in New Guinea. So, in the meantime, until next time, if you have time. Ladies and gentlemen, bears and bearlets, niggers and niggerettes, be good, be true, and be beautiful. And I'll see you next time, tomorrow, same time, same place, same high-octane painting energy. You've never seen paint dry like this before. That's quickly becoming my favorite line. Right, I have been Defenderoo, this has been Peinteingu, and you, Mortaroo. I fucking love you. Right, farewell, I'll see you tomorrow.